Hi everyone and welcome to Glitterbug Circle Time. My name is Nina and the pronouns I use are she and her. And today we are going to be reading another beautiful story about families and celebration of our families. But today we are going to be focusing on having two dads, celebrating with our two dads today. So before we move on to our story, what do we do first? Does our friends remember? We do our land acknowledgement, we do our African ancestral acknowledgement as well. So, do we remember the traditional territory of where we are meeting today, or where the 519 is meeting today? Because some of you may not be from where the 519 is, but do you remember? So depending on which part of the city you're in, depending on which part of the province, or even the country, your land acknowledgement may differ, but the 519 is in the land of Toronto, or Toronto in Mohawk word, and so I'll be doing the Toronto land acknowledgement. So we would like to acknowledge that the land that we're meeting on is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat people, and is now home to many diverse First Nation, Inuit, and Métis people. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by the Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit. But friends, we also like to acknowledge that not all people came to this land as migrants and settlers, specifically those who came here involuntarily as a result of the transatlantic slave trade and slavery. We pay tribute to those ancestors of African origin and descent. Though I am not a person of African descent, I am committed to continually acting in and support of, in solidarity with Black communities, to seeking freedom and reproductive justice in the light of the history and ongoing legacy of what our Black community is facing. Again, I invite you all to join us accountable to this commitment. So, thank you for holding that space, for listening along, and for taking part of reconciliation and making sure that we are in supporting and in solidarity with our Black communities. So friends, what do we do after we acknowledge and we learn that we need to take care of our land and our neighbors and our friends? We sing our hello song with our wonderful friend Kala. Let's see if Kala would like to sing along with us today. Hey Kala! Sounds like Kala wants to sing along with us today. They're in tune. Should we ask Kala what pronouns they like to use today? Hey Kala, what pronouns do you want to use today? What do you feel your pronouns are today? How are you feeling? Alright, I like that. Okay, Kala would like to use all pronouns today. So, or wait. Kala would like to go by Kala today. Alright, pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that with us, Kala. Are you ready to sing our hello song with our friends? Sounds about right. Alright, friends. Let's take out our hands and wave them like this. We're going to say hello to our friends, to our neighbors, to our families, to the land that we're on, to our community. Ready? Hello, everybody, and how are you? How are you? And how are you? Hello, everybody, and how are you? How are you today? Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. Clap your hands and clap your hands. Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. Clap your hands today. Come on, everybody, and Good singing, everybody, and dancing and playing along as well. Thanks for sharing that with us. Well, can we take out our hands and wiggle, 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 and give yourself a tickle, tickle, tickle. Wiggle, 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 and give yourself a tickle, tickle, tickle. All right, now let's take out our hand and wiggle them way up high into the sky, into the sun. Maybe it's raining and it's cold or cloudy. And into the ground. And all around. Can we go find where our eyes are at? And our nose. Ooh. And our ears. And our mouth. Now, how many candles should we blow out today? Should we blow out one candle only? 2, 3, or 4, or maybe 5? How are we feeling today? Do you think we need to blow out a lot of candles today? I think we need to blow out just 2 for today. I am feeling a little bit tired, so maybe we'll blow out 2 candles and see how we feel. Ready? Let's take a deep breath in through our nose, and out through our mouth. Blow your candles. Then we have 1 more candle. Now, let's take a deep breath in again through our nose and out through our mouth. And now both our candles are out. It's kind of hard to bend my fingers, but how are we feeling? Feeling better? Yeah, it helps me feel calmer and more present and grounding is what we like to call it. All right, what book does Nina have for us to read today? I have a story for us to read that is called Daddy, Papa, and Me. This one is written by Leslie Newman and illustrated by Carol Thompson. Let's see what this one is about. Daddy, Papa, and Me. Who wants to play with me today? I do, Daddy and Papa say. Daddy wears a shiny crown, and Papa dresses like a clown. Daddy's plane goes zoom, zoom, zoom. Papa's car goes vroom, vroom, vroom. Daddy helps me paint the sky, and Papa helps me bake a pie. Daddy and I both strum, strum, strum. Papa and I both drum, drum, drum. Daddy shows me how to sew, and Papa shows me how to throw. Daddy brews a pot of tea. Papa pours for Bear and me. Does anybody need a rest? Daddy and Papa say, yes, yes, yes. Now Daddy and Papa are tucked in tight. I kiss them both and say night, night. Mwah. And the end. And that's the story of Daddy, Papa, and Me by Leslie Newman and illustrated by Carol Thompson. So friends, There is another book written by Leslie Newman, I believe called Mommy, Mama, and Me as well, and illustrated by Carol Thompson as well. If you would like another family book, we also have our A Tale of Two Mommies, which I also have the video on here. And I believe there is A Tale of Two Daddies written by Vanita and illustrated by Mike as well. And of course, our A Family is a Family written by Sarah O'Leary and illustrated by Keen Lang. And Love Makes a Family by Sophie Beer. And there are many, many more family books out there that talks about having two moms, two dads, a single parent, living with our grandparents, living with our nibblings perhaps, and talks about diversity and inclusion and how that looks like in the home. So these are just some of the books that we have that we've read, and that all on our Instagram page or all on our YouTube page as well. Feel free to just rewatch those videos and maybe perhaps playing them before bedtime or when your little one would like to read along with us. So, as always, we are back on site at the 519 from Tuesday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1:30. We are on Zoom on Wednesday for our Rhythm, Rhyme, Mandarin, and Cantonese and African Diaspora Indigenous Storytelling Wednesday evening. Our Queer Parent Talk happens every last Tuesday of the month on Zoom. And of course, our YouTube and our Instagram is also live. And if you have any questions, feel free to send us an email at glitterbug@the519.org. Again, it's glitterbug@the519.org. But for now, we are going to say goodbye and see you later for our next story time. So friends, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Story time is over, it's over, it's over. Story time is over, it's time to go and play or read another book. Bye for now, friends.